Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I hope Shanghai, who helped me before, is here with me. I just want to make sure that you guys, whoever start watching this video or this stream, please let me know if you can hear me. I will not begin my presentation, or at least what I came here to teach you guys, until I know that you can hear me very good. So let's wait for viewers. I'm waiting for viewers. So I apologize for that inconvenience because this video is going to be re-uploaded or uploaded after I finish the stream to YouTube. So for those of you who are watching, we have 2 viewers, 3 viewers. Okay, guys, please let me know. Can you hear me? Here. Napoleon, here. Napoleon, can you hear me? Please let me know if you can, because I had some issues before. I just want to avoid having the same issues, and I really want to do my live stream. So please, guys, let me know if you can hear me. It'll be great. I had before some issues. Again, this normally doesn't happen to me because I normally do loud and clear. Oh, man, that's great. Thank you so much, Napoleon. Thank you so much. Because normally when I go live, if you are a subscriber to the channel, you know that we go live every single week, and I do that with my producer, and we have a much more produced live session, and even I show you guys 7 winning products. So again, the idea of this live stream without him is going to be more relaxed. I'm going to delete. I did it like 3 or 4 times. You know, stuff happens. You just have to learn how to do things, and I really appreciate everyone who's watching this live stream. And again, thank you so much for bearing with me. Okay, so again, my name is Enrique from DSM Tool. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you get to see this video, please subscribe. We go live every single week. This is not happening every time. You can watch our videos, our previous live sessions on our channel. We go live every single week, and also we create new content. We're going to have a new webinar on how to start with drop shipping from A to C, a guide, and we are launching an ebook as well. So stay tuned for that, and also hit that notification bell button to be notified every single time we go live and every single time we post a new video. Okay, guys, so I had 10 minutes before my last live stream, right before this one. It was a mess. I hope Shanghai is here. It's a viewer who helped me a lot. So thank you so much for that if you are viewing or watching this live stream. Anyway, let's just start, right? Let's just start. And the first thing I want to go ahead and show you guys is I have 8 key points here or topics I want to address. The first topic is what is dropshipping. So the idea of what I'm going to be doing is after I address each topic, I will be highlighting this in yellow to determine that we already discussed the topic and you understood. Really? Man. Okay. Napoleon, you are now my guide right now. Please let me know if you can hear me now. I don't know what's happening here, man. To be honest, today is being very hectic, and it really sucks because doing a lot of lives in just a single day is not good for the channel. Okay, so let's do the following. If you cannot hear me now, I hope you are. But if you can't hear me now, if there's too many overlapping noises and it's very complicated, again, please bear with me. I appreciate you guys and I appreciate you understanding. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I'll have to do the live session tomorrow with my producer to avoid having these issues. So just let me know, Napoleon. Can you hear me? If you can, I can continue. If you can't, then I'll have to end the stream and do it tomorrow with my producer. So that way we don't have any problems. I have 5 minutes in now. I'm here reading the comments. Please let me know, Napoleon, so I can begin. And again, this is going to be deleted, obviously, because no success here on this live stream. Oh man, it's terrible, but you know what? Life is like that. Napoleon, are you still there? Can you please tell me if you can hear me loud and clear? You're back on. Okay, thank you so much. Apparently, I am losing audio, on and going. So I hope this doesn't happen again. 5 out of 5 thing. Hey, what's up, Imad? Awesome. Okay, so guys, if just by any chance I lose audio again, hey, what's up, Shanghai? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so again, if I lose audio, I hope I don't, but if I do lose it, I will do this live stream again tomorrow, but with my producer, and that way we have a much better stream and a more produced and more professional. But for now, if I'm good, then I can start. All right, man, this has been hassle. All right, anyway, just hope I don't lose subscribers. Okay, so again, it's all about the dropshipping and eBay dropshipping. So let me begin by addressing what is dropshipping. So guys, dropshipping is a business model where you find a demanded product on a marketplace such as eBay and then source that same item on a different website or a different retailer. Retailers are, for example, Home Depot, Kmart, Walmart, and so on. And a marketplace, a different website would be AliExpress. AliExpress, again, it's a marketplace such as eBay. It is by the Alibaba group and it's very good. You can find great products with great quality. You can source them into eBay. Actually, there's a lot of drop shippers who source items from AliExpress, and that is why I want to teach you on this stream. Anyway, so that is drop shipping. And that gives me now the key to follow on what is online arbitrage. And again, online arbitrage is finding a demanded product on eBay and then sourcing that product on AliExpress. So let me give you an example. I have this item right here in front of me. This is a light bulb, an LED UVC sterilizer light, right? So this is the products page by this seller here. This is Danielena. Doesn't matter how the store is called, but what matters is that we have this product right here. Now, notice that this product has 4 sales overall. This is something that you want to be always worried about. So, for example, if you find a product that has generated at least 3 to 4 sales or even more during the past 30 days, that product is being demanded by the market. A lot of people are looking for that product and a lot of people want to, or at least people are looking to buy that item. So you have an opportunity to maybe sell this product yourself. So again, you can click just what I did right now. So to determine that, you can click on this link here. And this is like the transaction history where you can see the variation that was bought, the price that it was sold for, the quantity of products that for that variation that was bought, and the date of purchase. So again, we have 4 sales made in the past 30 days. So that's good. So once we found a good product over here, it's time to us to find the same item on AliExpress. That is our sourcing website. I will show you guys how to do that in details, but for now, just for the sake of the example of online arbitrage, let me just go over and quickly show you. So we have this product right here. Now we have the same item on AliExpress, and as you guys can notice, the price is very significantly lower. So it's a lower price. So over here, this is being sold for $8.26, and over here you can find it for up to $133 and $133, which is very good. It's very cheap. And again, you have different type of variations in terms of emitting colors, wattages, and so on and so forth. And then you have the shipping here. So just to give you the general notion of what online arbitrage is finding a product with enough demand on eBay and looking for that same product for a lower price on AliExpress where you can source that same item. So that is online arbitrage, and I will show you how to do a product research and show you how I found that item and so on and so forth. And I will show you also how to calculate your profits out of every single sale. Now, step number 3 would be eBay. So again, guys, I'm showing you eBay drop shipping, and one of the things I want to show you is the eBay subscriptions. You have if you want to be a seller, you can be subscribed, on eBay with a seller store. You have from starter pack all the way to enterprise, and you can see here the benefits of each and every single plan. You can see also the prices here. So this is pretty much the eBay's price when it comes to monthly fee. Now, there's another thing, guys, here called eBay fees, and PayPal fees. As a seller, you want to set up your payment policies and always have PayPal as one of your options for the buyer, right? This is very good. Now, when it comes to PayPal and when it comes to eBay fees, I want to show you guys that first off, eBay charges you every single month up to 10%, which is called the final value fee. That is a charge that you get for the majority of products that you might want to sell. So that's 10% always a given every single month, and you're being deducted that amount, I believe every 15th or 20th of every month, where eBay actually reviews your account. But then you have another fee you need to worry about, and it's called the PayPal fees. As a seller, PayPal charges you two types of fees. There's a percentage and there's a fixed price fee, as you guys can see here on my screen. So if you're drop shipping in US, then PayPal will deduct you from every single sale you make immediately, by the way, a 2.9% plus a 30-cent fixed price fee. That is always deducted out of every single sale made. But if you're drop shipping, internationally, not in the US, then you're charged 4.9% plus the fixed price fee, which is 30 cents. That doesn't move. That always stays constant. Now, if you want to learn more about exactly this, PayPal fees, setting up your eBay policy, setting up your eBay store, we have a great article based on that on our Dropshipping Academy here. So I'm gonna hold on. Let me go ahead and give you the link to this academy that we have here. So right here, guys, you can find everything you want to know related to dropshipping and e-commerce as a whole. And when it comes to setting up your, a guide of setting up your PayPal policies, your eBay policies, and so on and so forth, you can read that on this specific guide, which is constituted by 7,500 words. And you can find every single details on how to start from A to Z, a quick guide, and so on and so forth. And our webinar, which is coming up this week, hopefully, I will go over each step on setting up everything you need to set up when it comes to your eBay store, your PayPal policies, and then obviously our DSM tool. I will go over and explain what that is. But we teach you everything you need to know. So again, just to cover this topic, you have eBay subscriptions that you need to cover if you want to be an eBay seller, and also there's fees that you need to cover out of every single sale. eBay fees, 10% final value fee, and you have a PayPal fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents if you're dropshipping in the USA, or 4.9 plus 30 cents. I hope you understood. If you understood this explanation, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Just type yes. And if you didn't, I can try to rephrase my explanation. I don't mind going back again. I went live about 4 times now. So, that is how committed I am to you guys. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Now it's time to the fourth topic, which is product research, right? So you already have your online store. You already set up your eBay policies, your PayPal policies, and all that juicy stuff. So the question is, how do I find products to sell? Great. Yes, it's clear. It says Imad. Awesome. So now the question is, how do I find a good product to sell? Okay, so first off, let me start by showing you guys. Now, over here, you can see that there are 2 methods that we preach and we teach. We have the sniping technique and the niche market research. We'll go pretty much over in general terms when it comes to niche market research. I don't want to get into too much details. If you want to learn more about that, we have a video, a webinar called Product Research Webinar. So go ahead and go check it out. But let me show you how to execute the sniping technique. So the sniping technique, guys, for you to know is you have to do 3 simple steps. 1, find other dropshippers. Find dropshippers who are doing the exact same thing so you can start competing against them. Second, once you found a potential dropshipper, you want to analyze that dropshipper's store. Try to find the best-selling product so you can try to, analyze the product, see if that product is being bought for more than 3 to 4 times within a month. And once you already have your product, then you can go over and source it. So that is step number 2 to step number 3 is sourcing the product. Okay, so to begin this process, we have to put ourselves in AliExpress. This is the AliExpress page. You can see different categories of products, subcategories of products, and so on and so forth. So right now, what we want is whatever random product. We don't care about the item itself right now. We don't give a rat's ass. I'm sorry. I hope I don't get, you know, something bad from YouTube, but we don't care about it. We want to find a product that would lead us to a potential dropshipper on eBay. The way we do that is number one tip I would give you guys is always choose a category that is being sold year round. So let's say in this case, I always choose home and improvement and tools. I think it's a great category because a lot of people, especially in the USA, they're looking to always improve their homes. So you find items that are being bought every single day or at least very with a high amount of times. So this is a very demanded category. So this is one, right? The reason behind that is because normally if we're looking for other drop shippers, these type of categories that sell well on AliExpress are normally drop shipped onto eBay. So this is the first start to looking and finding a drop shipper. So I go to home and improvements. I choose whatever subcategory. Let's say I want to choose, I don't know, let's say power tools, right? It's just an example. You can choose whatever you want. But this is only to give you the example. Just choose whatever random product. But a tip I give you guys is to always go for categories that are always good in terms of sales and on eBay and on AliExpress. So with that same premise of looking for a good product with a high demand on AliExpress and on eBay, once you are on this page, what you want to do is you want to sort the results by orders, because when you sort by orders, you'll find products that have a high demand of orders on AliExpress. So a high demanded product most likely is being shipped or drop shipped onto eBay. Okay, so choose whichever product you want out of this list over here. I'll choose this one. And once you are over here, then once you finish this step, head over to eBay. Right? Head over to eBay. And on here, what you want to do is you want to search for this same product to try to determine if you can find a dropshipper. So what you do is first off, go to the advanced search. Right? Go there. On this page, you want to always take care of 3 simple things. The first one, you need to fill this up. The keywords. The keywords are pretty much the title of the product on AliExpress, right? And then you want to head over to location and you want to set it up on China. The reason behind that is because, again, you're looking for a drop shipper who is sourcing products from AliExpress that is based in China. So you want to have a location or items location on China. That is one of the good things. And also because of online arbitrage, you can find cheaper products on China instead of find them on the US. So again, if you want to maximize profits, always go for a cheaper price. So China is like the best place you can start with. You can also source products from a US retailers or US websites. That's fine. But again, if you want to have a cheaper price, then always choose China. So we put China there. And always make sure to mark it up. Now, let's go ahead and put this keywords here. Grab the full title. Ctrl-C to copy and then head over to eBay and Ctrl-V to paste. Once you've done that, you want to go to the final piece of information that you need, and is pricing. You want to have a minimum price set up. Why? Well, there's a thing called a rule of thumb called 30% markup. So drop shippers, when you're a drop shipper, you want to cover your PayPal fees, your eBay fees, plus the product's price on AliExpress, and if there's any shipping method in terms of fee, the cost of the shipping method, you want to cover that too, and also get some profits along the way. So what you do is first off, head over to AliExpress. Choose whichever. Always choose that it ships from China. Choose okay. Now this is no good because this doesn't offer us good shipping method. So again, avoid this, and I'll explain why later on. So let's choose another product. That doesn't matter. Let's choose another product. Let's choose this one. Okay. Again, this is not premeditated. This is all me doing this, raw. So I might find good products within the way along the way. If I don't, then I already have products I can show you guys. But I want to show you the process. And when it comes to the process, sometimes it takes some time, and others it's faster. So it depends. Anyway, we have this product here. We choose ships from China. And now on the shipping method, no good. Okay, let me explain why this is not good, because most of you are thinking why it's not good. So when it comes to drop shipping, or when it comes to sales, one of the things you always want to be on top of is shipping. You want to provide a good competitive shipping method. So you want to find a shipping method that offers you a tracking number. And actually, uploading a valid tracking number onto your eBay store is a good thing for you as a seller, and it's going to help you tons when it comes to your seller ratings on eBay. If you don't upload a tracking number, you won't know where's the order. You cannot track it. Your buyer will not be able to track it. It takes a lot of time for them to receive it, because normally this type of shipping methods, they go by ship cargo, so it takes even longer for them to receive their item, and eBay will not help you. It's going to affect you overall. So always choose a method that has a check here, not an X. That is the reason why. I hope you understood this. So let's try to find a different product. Let's see this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's choose another subcategory. Let's try to use electric drills, for example. Maybe we can find something there. Okay, the same thing. Always sort by orders, and then it's the same thing. Wait, hold on. You know what? Let me try to figure out another subcategory. This is all raw, by the way. It takes some time, and I snipe every single time. I do this method every single time, every single week. Okay, let's start with let's figure out if we can find something useful with flashlights. I think we can. So let's do the same thing by orders, and let's start with this one right here. Okay, so China. Let's see, shipping methods. There you go. Now we have more options by this seller on AliExpress, and we choose obviously one of them because they offer tracking information. I'll go a little bit in more details on how to choose a shipping method and what is recommended as a beginner, but just for the sake of the example, let's choose this one. Is the cheapest one. So, okay. Now that we've found a product and we want to look for this exact product on eBay to try to figure out if we can find a dropshipper, then what we do is, first off, grab the highest price, because you want to figure out, you want to find a seller that is covering the price of the product on AliExpress, the shipping cost, plus eBay and PayPal fees. So we grab the highest number in price, 13.74. We are going to add this up with the shipping price. In this case would be 5.26. And then this will be multiplied by 1.3 to determine the 30% markup. 1.3. And you have a final minimum price of $24. This means that anyone who's selling this item for $24 or more, that might be a dropshipper, because they're covering the eBay fees, PayPal fees, the product price on AliExpress, and the shipping price that normally would be the cheapest one available. So we have 24.7 as a bare minimum. Let's head over to eBay again. So we put that here, 24.7. I always you don't have to be exact. You can round it up if you want. After 0.5, you can put 25, but I like to put the same exact number that I have on the results of the calculation. So once you've done that, and I hope guys, you can stop me anytime. You can tell me in the comment section that you don't understand the process, or that you're understanding that way. I know that everything is clear. I just want to be as transparent and clear as possible. I'm reading on this. I have two screens. I'm reading on one screen your comments, so let me know. Anyway, once you already done this, put the keywords, the minimum price, and location, you hit search. Now, on here, you'll find, again, you can see we already have 4 products 5 products, 6 so we have the same exact product with the same exact picture as we found on AliExpress from a random product. So now it's time for us to determine which one is most likely a drop shipper. So the first thing you want to notice on this page is, first off, obviously that this location, the item's location is on China. We already filtered that up, so we don't have to worry about that. But, just to remind you. Second of all, feedbacks. So you have the feedback rating right here. If you find, let's say, a seller that has over here this number there's over 5,000 feedbacks, right? If it's more than 5,000, then most likely that would not be a drop shipper. Most likely that would be a regular seller who holds inventory. So you don't want to compete against that seller because, again, you don't have any chance to finding, or your chances are very slim on finding the product at a lower price. So always try to aim for drop shippers who are doing the same thing so you can compete directly and gain some traffic. So this person right here has 38 feedback, so it's pretty good. Now let's click on the product, and then this directs us to the products page. Now, once we're here, one quick thing, if you want to actually determine if this item is, shipping out from China, you can always search on that as well from here. You can see that the shipping is standard shipping from China, and you can see that information as well on this part, this section here on shipping and payments. And again, we have items location Tamra, China. So just to be more sure or reassure, this product's being shipped from China. So that is a first good indicator that this might be a drop shipper. Follow that this drop shipper has 38 feedbacks only, so most likely it would be a drop shipper. Now, this is step number 1. We found a potential drop shipper. Now, we need to determine if it is actually a drop shipper by going on to step number 2. Head over to this seller's store. By doing this, by clicking on the name here and seller's information, you'll be directed to this page. And this is the seller's store. There's something I want you guys to know based on experiences and so on and so forth. This is a very good tip I want to give you guys. When it comes to drop shippers, it is commonly found that on places in Europe, for example, you might find a lot of drop shippers. So you might find drop shippers who are located over here on Israel, Spain, Italy, UK, Greece, Morocco, so on and so forth. So if you see one of those countries over here, this is where the seller is located, then that is another giveaway of this being a drop shipper. So let's go ahead and do a little quick recap. We found a product that's being sold for, let's see, $31, so more than the minimum of 26.7, so more. So this person is not only covering his or her fees, but also making profits along the way. Then we want to check on the amount of feedbacks. And as you guys can see, this has 38 feedbacks, so less than 5,000. That is another giveaway. And third, we want to check the seller's location. Any place around Europe is a dead giveaway of a drop shipper, and this person is in Israel. So again, this is a drop shipper. There is no doubt about it. Now, this is step number 2. In step number 2, we analyze his or her store. So by having this awesome extension called eBay Popularity Sort, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now. There you go. You can install it for free, right, by having Google Chrome. And what this does is this sorts every single result from the most popular product to the least popular product. Now we have a very interesting question here from iBuzz. It says the big problem, how to avoid flag with DSM Tool. So this is a very good thing you asked because first off, DSM Tool does not get your account flagged. What gets your account flagged is that when you're doing drop shipping model, this model, sourcing a product from one marketplace to the other, from eBay to another marketplace like AliExpress. You are not complying with eBay's dropshipping policy, right? You can dropship as long as you have, let's say, a supplier, third-party company where you buy inventory of products. I will go over on how to do that with a very good supplier called CJ Dropshipping, but that's a different video. But for this business model, you are not complying with eBay's policy. But you might think, hey, so you're giving me something not legit? No, I'm not giving you something not legit. I mean, you can still work around it as long as you do a few things, which I'm going to be showing you guys along the stream. I don't want to give that out right now because I want to have your attention. But yeah, so if you want to learn more about this, you can see this on our here on our DSM Tool Academy. One of the things I want to show you guys, I will share with you guys right now, is that is something that you mentioned, iBuzz, is it is a myth. If you use DSM Tool, you will not get banned. You will not get flagged. DSM Tool is completely allowed on eBay. DSM Tool is only an automation software for your store, and I'll explain what we do. But you will not get banned. If you want to read more about it, you can go ahead and read it over here. Trust me, you will not get banned. However, if you do the dropshipping model, yes, you will get flagged, but you will not get banned as well. So let me give you further information on that. So we have the eBay dropshipping policy. There you go. We explain it in details how this works and how you can work around it. I'll go over that on the stream, but you can read it yourself as well over here. And we have a video on that specific topic. So no, don't worry. As long as, okay, let me give you just general factors. As long as you are a good seller, maintain a great customer service, always source profitable products and demanded products, and as long as you are dedicated to your store, believe me, you will not get banned and you can still make great sales. And then once you get more experience, then you can contact suppliers to work with, and that way you can buy inventory of products that you know that by heart and by fact that they will leave you great margins, and that's a different whole story. But for a beginner, start with this model, but it's all about you being on top of your store. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get back. I hope for you guys who who heard this explanation, it's clear enough, and we already have. I sent you the link so you can read more information about it. Don't worry, guys. I know it's kind of hectic, and people are very afraid. But trust me, you don't have to be afraid. What you have to be is very disciplined. That's for sure. Okay, so let's get back to it, right? So once we are in step number 2 of sniping technique. It's all about analyzing the products sold by this seller. So by having eBay popularity sort, we can find the best-selling products from this seller and maybe figure out if we can sell them as well. So again, we have the same flashlight, but at this point, guys, it's time for you to look for a good product. And as I mentioned earlier on the stream, one of the things I want you guys to always be sure is that that item is having more than 3 sales in the past 30 days, because that is where you know that that product is being demanded. And you want to source and sell a demanded product, obviously. So let's try to see this one over here, how many sales it has. No sales, one available, so no sales. Let's try to figure out another one. You want to find products that have over here more than 3 sales in the past 30 days. I will go over this seller right now, but just to save you up some time, since I'm doing this completely raw, I'm just showing you guys how the process works. I will not waste more time on finding a demanded product right now, because sometimes it's very quick and sometimes it takes some time. So I already have a list of products that I can show you guys, and I'll show you what we check. But for now, let's try to figure out if we can find a good product here. Okay, so we have this product being sold 2 times. No good. We want something that at least 3 times. A rule of thumb, right? Let's see this one. Okay, so no good. This seller is not that great. Maybe that's why this seller only has 38 feedbacks. I'm not saying anything bad about this person. I'm just saying that this most likely is a beginner as well, such as you guys, such as me as well. So let me give you a clear example of a good product. So let's say that this product right here that I found right here, let's say that this item, which is from a dropshipper, I found this last week. So let's say that we found this product right now, and this seller right here is a dropshipper. We already analyzed his or her store. All good, all checks out. So you see that this item has 30 sales overall. If you want to determine how many sales were made in the past month, you can click on this link like I showed you guys earlier, and you can see here the date of purchase, right? So again, 30 sales, around 3 to 4 sales made in the past 30 days. I already analyzed this product. And you can find more products, good products, on my previous live sessions where I give you guys 7 winning products. We have multiple live streams already uploaded on YouTube of that, so you can stay tuned, and you can subscribe and get over to those videos so you can get great products. Anyway, good product, right? This is the price. It's being sold 30 times, more than 3 times in the past 30 days. It's time for you to source this item on AliExpress. So the way you do that is by having this other awesome extension called AliTools. So what AliTools does is three major things. The first one is for free, by the way. So just install it just as you will on eBay popularity sort. So first off, you can price track any changes on the products on AliExpress. If they go up or they go down, the prices I'm talking about, you can track that out. But for me, one of the most useful features of this awesome Chrome extension is that it has an image analyzer. So how does this work? Once you already installed this extension onto your Chrome, so what it does is you head over to eBay, scroll over to the image, and you have a magnifying glass over there. So head over to that part, and you can see that it says find on AliExpress. So click on it, and what this does, AliTools does, is it sends the image, analyzes the image, and then it looks for the product, the same product, or at least something similar on AliExpress, sold by different multiple suppliers. So this is, as you guys can see here, these are the results. You can sort the results by the cheap first. You can also sort by the most popular. I always try to find cheap first because, again, we want to find something cheap because we want to maximize profits. So that's something you can do. But another thing that I want you guys to always be sure of is that as part of analyzing the supplier is the following. Always choose an option that is not only cheap but also has more than 10 orders made overall. The more orders this person has, the more reliable it is, because you can determine if the seller on AliExpress is good, it offers the same product, and so many other things that you analyze when you're analyzing a supplier. Remember, the one that you choose would be the one that you're working with, so you have to choose a good one. Always choose somebody that has more than 10 orders, right? So out of the ones that we have here, this would be the cheapest one, 3.82. And I believe this is pretty much, or at 4.61 or 4.28. But I chose this supplier out of, every single option I had here. And this is the supplier I chose. Why? Well, let me give you a more detailed information. So once you already choose a supplier out of the search results right here, it's time for you to analyze a few things. Number one, analyze how good that supplier you chose or that seller on AliExpress is. Reliability is key. So the way you do that is, first off, quality assurance of product. Always search for a product on AliExpress that has more than 4.5 star rating. This is directly correlated to the product's quality. And also, this has more than 400 orders made, 139 reviews. So out of 139 reviews and out of 400 orders, the people who voted for this supplier and for this product, they say that 82% of them, they give this product and the seller a 5-star. Most of the product. So again, 4.7 star rating assures you that this product is good, is a quality product from China. That is something good. Second of all, you want to reassure yourself on the reliability of the supplier. So not only the product is something that you always want to be on top of, but you want to be on top of your supplier that you choose. So the first thing I would always advise you guys to do is head over to this top part here of the AliExpress, on this top corner, and you can see here that this person has 94.6% positive feedback. Moreover, you can see how good this person is doing in terms of seller rating. So when it comes to item as described, it has a 4.6 below average. The average on AliExpress is around 4.7, so it's not bad. As long as it's more than 4.5, you're good. So items as described, that means that this person, once somebody makes an order and receives the item, it is the same one as you see here. So what you see is what you get. Remember that when it comes to drop shipping, you don't or this model, you don't handle inventory and you don't handle physical inventory, so you don't know if it's the same product or not. So you have to be sure that you're selling the exact same product. So this is one thing that you always check up on, item as described. Then you have communications. This means how this supplier or seller is doing when it comes to communicating with the persons who make the order, with the client. So it has a 4.6, so very good standard communication. And shipping speed is 4.4, not the greatest, but again, you can work with it. This means that this person is currently when it comes to shipping methods, he or she, sorry, offers a standard good shipping method. Could be better, but still, you can still offer this product in this seller. So, okay, so this is this first part of analyzing the supplier. Then scroll down, and on this part, this section, you can see that this person offers a 90-day buyer protection, money back guarantee, and free returns within 15 days, no questions asked. Always look for suppliers who offer the same business policies as you offer. The reason behind that is because when it comes to a buyer, the buyers, to feel reassured, they want to know that if they buy or they purchase a product from a seller on eBay, right, or Amazon or any other marketplace, they want to know that if they don't receive the product that is described, or they receive the product damaged, or they never received the product, they want to know that, okay, I did not receive my product, or I received my product damaged, I want my money back. So it's all about, providing the best practices in terms of business policy, saying, hey, if you do not receive your product, or it's not the same one as we described, or you receive the damage, you can open up a case and you can receive your money back. So that's good for not only you as a seller, but also to eBay. That is something that you want to be always on top of. And free returns in up to 15 days. As a seller, you don't want any returns, but then again, it's something to reassure your customer. So as long as you find a supplier that offers the same things as you set up, again, if you want to know more about setting up, you can go to the link I sent you earlier. But you want to always make sure that at least they offer one of these two. And last but not least, Ali Tools will give you as well another feature that has a rating on the seller. So this has a 90% seller ranking provided by Ali Tools, an external source. So again, is a good seller. So we have 94.6% positive feedback from AliExpress, 90% positive feedback or positive in general seller rating from an external source such as Ali Tools. We have a good product, more than 4.5, more than 400 orders made, more than 100 reviews, and this person offers 2 good business policies. So it's a good product and a good source to work with. This is how you find products. This is a sniping technique, guys. Finding another dropshipper on eBay and then sourcing their best products. And once you are there, analyze the product on eBay. Make sure that the product has more than 3 sales made in the past 30 days to determine how demanded that product is. Once you determine that, head over to using Ali Tools to the image. Find a supplier. Once you find a supplier and choose it, analyze the supplier, the product, and once you already found that is a good supplier and a good product, it's time for you to source the item and list it. So I have a question by iBuzz that says, I think it's not recommended to use AliExpress standard shipping. Look, this is the next subject I want to talk to you about when it comes to shipping, right? Okay, so remember that you're sourcing products from China, right? Because you want to find the same product at a lower price. Now, when it comes to shipping, yes, unfortunately, if you're looking for products in China, it's gonna be a slower shipping method. It will take if you find a seller that is shipping products from within the U.S. In drop shipping or selling the same product within the US, the shipping is faster. You can have the product as a buyer, you can have your product within 3 to 4 or even a week. But if you're using AliExpress or sourcing any item from China, it could take 2 weeks up to 3 weeks, right? And yes, you were saying that it doesn't include packaging on wait, because they include packaging AliExpress logo. Well, actually, not all of them. A lot of them they don't put any logo whatsoever. Not like Home Depot, for example. If you use Home Depot as your supplier, people may notice that you're a dropshipper because you have a within the package a Home Depot logo. But on AliExpress, it rarely happens. So again, if you found information that AliExpress standard shipping puts branded logo of AliExpress on the packaging, well, just please send me the source, because what I know so far, that does not happen. But anyway, getting over to the shipping methods, the reason I choose AliExpress standard shipping or ePacket is because they offer tracking numbers. They go by air cargo. Yeah, ePacket is pretty good. Yeah, of course. ePacket is one of the best. For me, is the best. If you can choose, if the supplier offers ePacket, then go for it. But ePacket and AliExpress in their shipping, they offer tracking number. They are air cargo. They go by air, so it is a faster shipping method. Somewhat fast. It's not that fast, but it's somewhat fast. And not to mention that they're cheap. ePacket is cheap. You might find products with ePacket for free, meaning free of charge when it comes to shipping. And you might find ePacket shipping methods that they're around $2 to $3 or $4 when it comes to the shipping fee. So they're very, very cheap. Now the difference between ePacket or AliExpress and their shipping as well with other shipping methods such as this one, DHL, as you guys can see, if we choose DHL, this one is like the faster method. It's like an expedited method. Your buyer will receive their item very soon. Obviously taking into consideration that you're sourcing products from China, but they're going to receive it relatively soon. The difference between these two, as you guys can see, is the cost. This is so much more expensive. So if you choose DHL to be competitive with shipping because you want to provide the fastest shipping available from China, then you will have to pump up your product price on eBay to cover not only the price of the product, the eBay fees, PayPal fees, but also the DHL or any shipping method you choose fee. And this is 57 bucks with 54 cents. And nobody's going to buy a lighter for more than 60 bucks on eBay. So again, maybe you lose a little bit in terms of shipping faster, but trust me, there are people who are willing to wait more as long as you offer the same product at a lower price. And that is being competitive in terms of pricing. Always always try to be competitive against your competition in terms of pricing, and also optimize your listings. That is something given, and I will show you how to do that. So, okay, so this is pretty much how you find a product. This is sniping technique, already covered. Let me just quickly go over to the market niche research. So eBay has a very cool tool called Terapeak. You find that Terapeak tool within your eBay Sellers Hub. So the eBay Seller Hub is something that you get once you open up your account as a seller. You can see here your sales, your orders, tasks. You can see the traffic you're gaining. You can see a lot of interesting things and details and analytics of your store. So within your eBay Seller Hub, you can see here on this research tab, the Terapeak tool. So this is a marketing tool to analyze niches within eBay and products, and it tells you what to sell, when to sell, and how to sell it. So it's good. So just to give you a general notion of how this works, because if you want to learn more about this, please check out our webinar, which we did. I go over in details on how to use this tool and how to analyze a product and analyze a niche. But what you do is you put a random keyword. Let's say you can choose whatever keyword you want. Something I always try to suggest you guys is, if you want to have a better notion of what is trending currently, let's say in the US, you can head over to Google Trends and you can see which are the topics that are trending. at the moment, and based on that topic, you can try to find, you can try to analyze that niche on eBay, and once you analyze the niche and it's good enough, then you can find products within that niche. So let's go ahead and see, you know what? For those of you who watch Netflix, you know that there's a lot of people, let's say it's called The Queen's Gambit. So you know that this show aired last year around November, I believe, or October. Uh, we're good for auction. I'm sorry for this. You're not disturbing, iBus. Actually, it's very good to have somebody that is consistently posting and engaging with me. I might be wrong sometimes, or I might be right, but it's all about engagement. So believe me, this is good. I encourage you, all of the viewers who are watching me, to please send me an comment, either a question, or just tell me where you're from, or just whatever you want. That is going to help us tons with the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, so the Queen's Gambit was a very popular show in the U.S. and around the world that aired last year. And as you know, the Queen's Gambit, what is the main product that is sold or used on the show? Well, chess sets, right? It's all about chess. So you can get ideas, using Google Trends, and kind of figure out what is a trending topic of the moment. But, you don't have to. But again, I chose this one because I know that this was a very big show. It is a very big show on Netflix. So it's all about chess sets. So what we do is we go ahead and put chess sets as our keyword. So we put that here. And when you're analyzing a niche, and to have a better view of the niche, always choose on this section right here to view it in the past year, in the last 365 days. Once you've done that, you put your keywords, you put the last 365 days, you want to have the products new with a low fixed price, and then you want to, and that's it. When it comes to niche research, that's it. Just hit this research button and scroll down, you'll have this result right here. So a few things you want to notice is, number one, this is the total sales. This is the pretty much the market size, right? So you have over $2 million in terms of sales with this specific category or niche, chess sets. We have a total of 5,827 sellers selling chess sets, and this has sold over 44,000 times in the past year. And right now, guys, what I want you to focus on this section when you're analyzing a niche is show sales trends. So there are two things, or two graphs, that you always want to be checking. The first one is total sold. This is pretty much the trend line. You can see here, when was the peak of this of people selling this and buying this specific product on eBay. So you can see here that this show was aired back on, if you cannot answer a simple question by email, then what do you mean? Did you send me an email? I'm sorry if I haven't seen the email. But anyway, let me share you my personal email from DSM. It's enrique@dsmtool.com. So if you send me a personal email, I can try to help you guys. Or if you have any questions that I can try to address you guys, I will. Trust me. Anyway, so the trend line here is this show was aired back on October 23rd. And from that moment, you can see here that the trend line was going up. So a lot of people were interested in this product. A lot of people were pretty much buying the product. And there was a peak back on December 13th, right? And then it kind of slowly went down, and it's not that great so far. People are kind of losing interest because, again, it's the hype of the moment. So you want to be within that hype of the moment. So always choose a product or a niche that has a peak size, recurrent peak size. So let's say that this peak was over here on February or January, then that is where you know that this niche is good, is trending, and you can find profitable products within the niche and try to take advantage of that and sell. So trend lines one. Then you can always check up on the market share. Again, if you want to know more about this, I go in details on every single topic and aspect of niche market research. I don't want to dive into it too much because we already have an hour of streaming. So I don't want to go into way too much of that. But market share means the participation or the market difficulty or the penetration difficulty a new seller would have on the niche. So you see here that 10% of the sellers, right? 10% out of the whole 100 that sell this specific products on this niche have an 81% of market share. That means that if you want to analyze that is 100 less 81, that gives a total of 19% of market share to new sellers, right? So again, if you find another, you can compare niches and you can try to see which niche has a bigger market share for new sellers. But you can either way, if you have a small window of market share or a bigger window of market share, you can still manage to make sales as long as you optimize your listings and so on and so forth, which I'm going to go over quickly right now. So this is what you do in terms of market research. There's more things to it as well. But again, I don't want to get in too much details. Please go watch our webinar where I go very deep into this subject. Okay. Now, if you find a product and you within Chet says, let's say you want to use this niche, what you do is instead of having this the past year, you can do it in the past month or the past 7 days to see how well this is performing. And not only that, you want to have a bare minimum. You want to find products over $10 to ensure that that sellers that you can cover up your fees, PayPal fees, eBay fees, and then the price of the product up to $50 as well. Again, I don't want to go into details. I just want to quickly show you how to do it. And seller's location, you can set up in China, try to figure out Chinese sellers. There are a lot of Chinese sellers who have inventory on or have a warehouse of products in the US, but also you can find Chinese suppliers or Chinese sellers who hold inventory on China. And when you find people who hold inventory in China of item location, it is highly likely that you can find the same product for a lower price on AliExpress, right? Always focusing on what is dropshipping model. Again, I will leave it up to here. I don't want to go into details. You can check the webinar for more information. So I already showed you how to do a niche market research in general terms. I showed you how to analyze a supplier on AliExpress. Now it's time for me to show you how to calculate your profits using one of the tools we have. Is a great tool. It's going to be in the description down below, guys. I will share it with you guys so you have that. But let me show you what I mean. We created this tool here called the eBay Dropshipping Profit Calculator. So what we did here is based on the break even, for those of you who don't know, to give you a general idea and concept, is pretty much the amount that is required for you to cover your eBay fees and PayPal fees, right? It is a rule of thumb that the best percentage when it comes to break even would be between 14 to 15%, right? So we already have that for you, and this is the PayPal fixed price of 30 cents. You don't have to worry about anything. Leave it as it is. Is going to work for you. Now, what we did is based on the information right here, we already have the formula for you calculated. You don't have to calculate anything. All you need to do is fill this information up. So, for example, let's use this example of this lighter right here, right? So we have eBay price of this seller for $19.95. We put that here, $19.95. This is the eBay price from the seller. Once you've done that, head over to the to AliExpress and type in. Hold on, let me change this up. And type in the product's price or the supply cost, as we call it. So we have a supply cost of 4.61. 4.61. Sorry. And the shipping cost would be the shipping price out of the shipping method you chose, and this would be 3.68. So 3.68. So you already see that this seller specifically, by using AliExpress, hold on, let me get rid of this, by using AliExpress as a sourcing web page, by selling this item for $19, in which you can see here clearly that this has 30 sales, so it's a demanded product, coming from China, So most likely this person is doing the same thing. This person is having a total profit margin uh, of $8.47. That is the total profit this seller is making currently out of every single sale. And we already put you here the information of the fee. So over here you can see that this person is paying $3.19, covering up his or her fees when it comes to eBay and PayPal. So it is time for you to be competitive in terms of pricing. So what you do is simple. Sell for a cheaper price. That's it. So if this person is selling for $19.95, you can sell it for, you know what, $18.99, and you'll still have a profit margin of $7.65 out of every single sale, and you will need to pay a lower fee of $3.05. But if you pay this fee, and you pay this cost, and you pay the shipping cost, well, I mean, if you cover this up, by selling for $18.99, you'll still have an exceed margin of $7.65. So you have a great profit margin. So this is how you can use the calculator. Also, you can go ahead. Let me show you guys. You can save up every single product that you found. As you guys can see here, this is something I did. This is my calculator. So these are all the products that I found over time. You can save them up here. You can also save up competitors to follow, meaning other drop shippers to always look up for. If they have great products, you can, get back to them every week or every 2 weeks and find out they have a different product that you might want to source as well. So you can do a lot of interesting things here, and this will be on the description down below. Once this is uploaded on YouTube, keep in mind that after I end this stream, this will be uploaded 24 hours after. Within the description, you'll find this calculator. So make sure to be back. And yes, of course, thank you so much, iBus. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And yes, 40.27% profit margin is more than amazing. So this is a winning product. And keep in mind, guys, I showcase 7 different winning products, such as this one, every single week. This week I will not do that, unfortunately, but next week I will. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you aren't already. Okay, so this is how to use this profit calculator right here. So let's go ahead and highlight it on yellow. Learning eBay search engine optimization and funnel. Let me go over quickly on what this is. But if you want to learn more about that topic, that this is going to be very important and handy. If you want to, first off, if you want to make some sales, and second, if you want to use this dropshipping model and make sure that you don't get banned or whatever, always comply and always do the best practices when it comes to search engine optimization. And you can find more information here, but let me just quickly go over them on this stream. So let me just share this with you guys. There you go. Okay, and we're going to make a video and webinar based on this subject in much more detail. So again, stay tuned for that. But for the sake of the example, for the sake of this stream, oh, by the way, let me just get rid of all this windows. I don't like having too much windows. I feel this actually it will get my computer slower. So let me get rid of that. Okay, there you go. So when it comes to the eBay search engine optimization, eBay has an algorithm called Project Cassini, right? So what this does is this pretty much analyzes you as a buyer, as a user, what you want, what are your, what you're searching for, what is your kind of taste, and gathers all a very useful piece of data from a user to then recommend that user different products, right? So for example, if I want to search for smartwatches, right? I want to buy a smartwatch, then what I receive here is based on the Project Cassini. It gathers my information as a buyer. I always look for electronics, and it gives me, boom, this options right here. So when it comes to eBay funnel, there are 3 steps. You as a seller, you need to be wary and you need to know how this works. Number 1, impressions. Impressions means the number of times that your product or your listings is featured or shown on the product's results. So if I'm a user and if I type smartwatches and I'm giving this specific results, then every single seller on this page is already having an impression by me as a user, right? So this is an impression. The next step in the funnel is captivate the user, and try to get that user to click on your product, right? Oh, by the way, this is already have the eBay popularity sort. Most users don't have this. You as a seller would. This is a very useful tool, but if I don't, if I'm only specifically a buyer, I won't have this, or at least not all of them. So don't worry about this right now because it sorts from the most popular sales to the least one. But and just want to clear that up. But anyway, your goal is to get the buyer to click on your product. So let's say I like this product, and the way you do that is by having a great title, right, to address the needs of the user, having a good image displayed, and obviously having a great price displayed as well, being competitive, right? So obviously between these two, this is much more, this is much more expensive. And me, if I want to buy something like this, I would personally go for this one right here because it's cheaper and has a very nice look to the picture. And again, it's a smartwatch for iPhone, iOS, Android phones, or whatever. So I click on this and it takes me to the products page. So this seller already had an impression by me because this product was featured on the results, and also had a click by me, right? This is what we call a click-through rate. How many times your product or the link of your product is being clicked during the day. So this person is already having a click-through rate by me, right? And now I'm here at the products page. So as a buyer, I kind of figure out, okay, so let's see what the seller is offering in terms of variation. Let me read more about the product right here, yada, yada, you get the point. And if I agree with the price, you know what? I'll buy it. So this is the end of the funnel. You get a purchase. So impressions first, second, click-through rate. Having somebody click on your product, and then have that somebody buy from you, which is the last part of the funnel, making sales. So how do you optimize this? Well, by having this awesome tool. Is called Dropshipping Manager, as you guys can see by the channel's name. We have a software that helps you guys, the sellers, optimize your listings, have an automated messages when it comes to customer support. And we give you so many other features. You can be on top of your sales statistics within the week, month, 90 days, and so on and so forth. We offer you different templates. The template feature is pretty much, depending on your plan, obviously, is pretty much what your buyer will see once that person enters your store. It's all about aesthetics. So if you have a nice looking store, then most likely you might be able to capture more views. So that's good. We offer you also a rapid lister, which we're going to be using. And this is what this does is, once you already found a good product, we sorry about that. We copy the URL here, we paste it over here, and what this does is it grabs all the information from AliExpress and the product itself. And you can publish it to eBay, and you can choose which template you want, depending on which one you want. And then you can hit the import button. We have so much more information, guys. And if you want to learn more about how to set up DSM Tool, how it actually works, how much benefit you can get, you can have that information on our help center here. Let me just copy and paste it right here in the chat box. And you can read it. We give you an exact guide here, as you guys can see, on how to set up DSM Tool for AliExpress to eBay dropshipping. We give you a step-by-step guide. You can see the setup business policies. We show you exactly what you need to do and what you need to follow in order to have a competitive store and to have a great business policies and so on and so forth. So once that is out of the way, when it comes to providing a good customer support and all that stuff, and be on top of your store to have a good seller rating, right? You have to first offer good products, profitable products such as this one. Second, you want to have a good winning title. If you want to learn more about that, you can see that on our article of the complete guide. Here we show you exactly the parameters you need to follow, the ongoing optimization, you need to follow how eBay works. I just explained this right now. Impressions, click-through rate, which are views, sales through rate. every single aspect you want to learn on how to optimize your store and make sales is in this article. So please make sure that you check it out. So I will not go over in details within the stream because again, we already have 1 hour and 10 minutes. And this is only just to give you a general knowledge of how to start dropshipping on eBay. So you can change out the title. You can find how to. You can figure out what is a winning title. We have that on the article. You can change the price of the product. So you can go to edit price. If you want to sell all the variations, you can. But if you want to sell one specific variation, you can choose. So by clicking here, you can unclick all the variations and click on the one that you want to sell. Let's say I want to sell gold flower, and then I can put here my price. So the target price was $18.99. Remember, this was the price that we determined. So $18.99 would be your price, your final price. Give me 1 second. I will just answer your question, iBus. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you can put your price here. So we pump it up to $18.99, and we already kind of calculated for you as well. You have a higher estimated profit, so your profits would be between $7 up to $11 per sale if you manage to make the sale, obviously, and then you break even, set up, and we have everything set up for you. And then you can go to item specifications. This is very important. eBay actually wants to have sellers who offer products with a lot of details of the product. So you can start by filling this up. The way you can fill this up is by heading on to AliExpress. You can see here on specifications, the product specifications. You can start filling that up on the Rapid Lister. Also, you can see that within eBay. So you scroll down and head over to item specific. You have more information. So in general terms, the more information you have, the better. And you can even create and add more specifics by clicking on this and you just create more specifics. And you get the point. You go, and this actually helps you optimize. So by using a template, you can pretty much view how the buyer will view your store. So let me show you what the dynamic template looks like. So if you sell this item, it's going to be looking like this. Your store is going to be looking like this. Pretty neat, very, very cool. You can change the title if you want. You have the features, you have the payment methods that you already set up, delivery and return policies, your shipping policies, and so on and so forth. So this is the optimization you do before posting this onto your eBay store, before publishing it. This is very important. You can also make change images as well. You have more information on the guide. But you have an ongoing optimization, which is pretty much try to always list items consistently. The more you list items, the better. So we already give you a huge save up time. The way we do that is we have this schedule feature right here, which you can work. Let's say if I want to publish this item tomorrow, right? I can work on this item right now, optimize every single thing here. And I want to schedule this for tomorrow. So you can schedule this. You can publish it on, you can put the date, right? And you can put the time you want to publish it. So you can do that, and you can do that for every single product. You can even have a full day where you find products and then have a full day where you pretty much optimize every single product, and then you can schedule each publishing each day. The more you schedule, the more you publish, the better for you. So this is what you do to work with the eBay search engine optimization algorithm, and this is the eBay funnel, and this is how you use, in general terms, DSM Tool. Again, we're going to have a webinar on specifically eBay search engine optimization and DSM Tool, and we're going to go in much more details on that webinar, so stay tuned for that. And this will be pretty much every single topic I wanted to cover with you guys. And I had one question by iBoss. It says, we can marriage between DSM and SIG. Well, you know what? We used to recommend SIG Analytics. It's a very great product research tool software. Let me show you. We already have that here. It is very, very neat, but we don't promote that as much, to be honest. But over here, just to give you a general idea, you can search for products on eBay or AliExpress. You can put a minimum feedback. Remember, when it comes to dropshipping, you want to have sellers that have below 5,000. So you can put a minimum of 50 feedback to a maximum of 5,000 to find other drop shippers. You can put the keywords, let's say dining set table, and you want to all obviously you want to find products that are being sold within the last 30 days. So you click the search button. It kind of gives you an overall image of potential sellers. I'm sorry, potential drop shippers. So what you do is you click on this over here, and you want to do a stick selection. You want to find sellers who are selling items, or most likely drop shippers. It gives you a general idea of how the sell-through rate of that specific category or keyword is doing on eBay. You can scroll down. As long as you find sellers that are not located in China in this specific software, you're good, because if you find Chinese seller, most likely they're not dropshippers, and you want to find dropshippers. This is all part of the sniping technique, guys. And always choose other countries like Lithuania. Choose country like Malaysia, not the Sri Lanka, because they're from Asia. So avoid Asia at this point. But Lithuania is good. India is good. No, Philippines, no. But yeah, Lithuania. And what you do is you can just try to pretty much analyze that seller by clicking on it. You can analyze, and you can do a lot of things. I don't want to go into much details, but yes, we used to have sick analytics within our streams, but we don't now. We're gonna have a new software. Is going to be great. It's called PowerDrop. So once we have that squared up, we're going to be teaching you guys how to use it, and it's very, very much like SIG. Okay, guys, this is the end of the live stream. Let me know what do you think on the comment section. Let me know if you have further questions or comments, and I really appreciate you guys, holding off and being patient with all this, hassle of me trying to do the live stream itself. But the good thing is I managed to do it. Okay, so I already lost my camera. That's so funny. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you on the next one next week. I will be doing a live session on Monday or Tuesday with my producers, who's going to be even better and much more produced and much more professional. If you have any questions, you can send me a direct email to enrique@dsmtool.com. I really appreciate you guys. You have a fantastic night if you're during nighttime or day, depending where you are in the world. And see you